Hi, I'm Rob and Guild Wars is back. Right, not played Guild Wars now for, what, over a year now? And the format has changed, the way it plays has changed, so I might have to adjust my playstyle ever so slightly because before I really liked a kind of a countering playstyle where basically I looked at the opponents, because before people could choose any defences they wanted out of all the troops in the game, which made it really, really tough. And before, we were restricted to a certain colour, which means you had a bigger pool of troops to choose from as well, which meant you had basically a big choice of possible troops. So you could pick something which could maybe try and counter that opponent if it was a really, really tough defence. But things have changed now, and not only are the defences restricted by a certain troop or thing like that, or colour, but also now the attack team is restricted in this case to Broken Spire. So we've got a much, much smaller pool of troops to pick from, which makes it a lot tougher. So I may have to actually change my playstyle from a counter-attacking or a countering kind of playstyle to a more aggressive all-out attack style sometimes. But it doesn't mean to say you can't still actually counter the opponent, because that is the key to some of this, to look at the opponent, see where the danger is, see what could screw you up, and see what you can do which will screw them up. And there's ways to earn bonus points as well by ending the battle early, winning in 2 turns or less. Really difficult. That'll get you extra 12 points. Making a 4-match, 5, 6, 7 of a kind match gets you extra points as well. Killing an enemy in a single shot gets you extra points. Only 3 though. And winning with all your allies alive is really important. That's worth an extra 10 points. So winning the battles, but also maximising points is the key. So we're going to start off at the gate against the Super Friends. So this is the standard sort of team I just set up. That's a standard look at attack team. Worked really well. Tried it for probably a couple of hours all in overall testing. Didn't even come close to losing a single battle with it. So really good. That's against a variety of different defences as well. But you can actually vary it depending upon the enemy. This is the gate, so this is going to be a basic battle. Shouldn't have any problem with this one. Low level enemy, low level attack, nothing to worry about there. So I'm going to change this around a bit, because the key is obviously to win as quickly as possible if we can at the same time. So what I'm going to do is we're going to change, oh, it's already restricted, which is good. If we change this to Jeweled Golem, a fantastic mana generator, explodes a gem, creates 2 times 3 wild cards with 2 more for each brown gem destroyed. We'll pop that in place of Ogress. Ogress is really good though. Look, really, really good. Because she pulls herself to the front if she wasn't already there, stuns the first enemy, which can be handy, and explodes 1 gem boosted by her life. So the higher level player you are, the more gems she explodes. And she summons a fortress gate should she be unlucky enough to die, and gets damage reduction from skulls as well, which is super useful. But we'll have Jeweled Golem in here because a chance 4 days 4 matches to get the troops charged up quickly. And I'm going to swap out Amarok because there's no need to individually devour these dudes here, because they're low level. We can wipe them out with Meteoriodon. There he is. Let's pop him in there. So the idea with this one is we charge this up, explode a gem, that'll charge up Meteoriodon, and then we can do some heavy damage to all. Right, and Magma Dragon is there mainly for the Lava Storm. That's a constant slew of extra red and brown, which helps red charge up Meteoriodon, and in the brown, more brown means that this makes a better cast. So yeah, we'll change the class as well to Geomancer. Don't need to worry about the enemy so much on this one. So Geomancer, with the Jeweled Golem being a construct, means it starts with 50% mana, which also means the weapon gets a 50% start with mana as well, which is really handy. Explodes, magic +1, red gems, gives a random status effect to all Broken Spire allies, and summons a Broken Spire troop. So let's check this now, because I've got to probably change this. Yes, I have it indeed. We still want lots of brown. We don't use green, so we'll look for brown and anything else we use, basically, as long as it's got minus green at the bottom. That'll do. Right, and I did get the Guild Wars medallion as well. This is actually pretty cool if we take a quick look at this. In the reward section. The first track, the ones at the top, where it says rewards, are the ones you get as you win battles. Pretty handy. Some good stuff there. Burning marks. Gold marks. Is that a silver icon? Yeah, pretty cool. But the bottom one is actually pretty good, I think, for actually what you get. Not only do you get the shiny tokens, which is for the shiny legendary, which is Shagra, but you get enough of them to take it fully shiny, which means it's going to get -2 mana cost, and I think it means it makes an extra red appear as well. And you get things like gold icons as well, and even more burning marks. So it's actually pretty good. But one of the main benefits of this is basically that if you lose, a Major Orb of Glory as well, really cool. If you lose any battles, so you can't pick up the full personal reward tiers, you can actually spend gems to finish them off. I mean, you can't do that on the normal reward track. That's only a benefit of the medallion. For example, if you lost 3 battles, so you failed to get, say, the last 3 parts of the reward track, you can spend 60 gems and finish it off, which is really cool. So anyway, enough chit chat. Let's jump in. First battle, to war. Let's fight. I don't know what these numbers mean at the moment. Is that how many battles have been won there? Because you do get that bonus look, the conquest bonus, defeat all locations to earn bonus points. Is that how many people have fought here already? It's got to be. Because I want to go away where a route basically where I can help out our guild by, you know, I've got most of the main troops and I'm reasonably high level, so I'm confident enough to take on some of the battles some of the lower ranked players in our guild without some of the stronger troops would want to avoid. So if Altar, for example, in Arena is tricky, then I want to go that route, because we want to get as many sets defeated as possible to pick up those 1,000 bonus points. So I'm presuming that the number on this right now is how many battles have been fought and won there, I guess. Anyway, hopefully all will be revealed. So let's jump in. Slurp of my tea. Well, we'll take a 4 match when it's there. It gives you bonus points as well. But we do want to get our jeweled golem up as quickly as possible. So we'll certainly be looking for some purple next. We'll take this purple here to get the red drop at the same time. Don't always want an extra turn, but it's going to give me purple anyway, so I think I will do that. And we've got a shed load more purple. So this is a happy days beginning. I'm still going to roll with this, because if we can win in a small number of turns, you pick up a load of bonus points. So I'm going to cast this now and just win. And that was a no-turn win. So it was very straightforward. Where's the points? I want to see where the points come on this. Okay, it's nothing there. Show me the points. So daily war total 133. So match and mastery, you got bonus points there. Instant annihilation look, so 1 in less than 2 turns, because extra turns don't count. 1 turn is your turn, including all extra turns. Then it hands over to the enemy, they have their turns come back. That's 1 complete turn. Right, so 133 points. Right, now onto the game proper, as it were, where we choose where to go. I can go that way, then hop across to the Mage Tower. Yeah, that works. Alright, so this time we have got an Elementalist team. Pat Rick. Using Mountain Crusher. Ghost King Grimhorn. Doing true damage to the first 2 enemies. Convert all yellow skulls to doom skulls to boost the effect. So I don't want that cast in. Moira. Does damage to an enemy if they're a boss. Does extra damage. Convert green gems to doom skulls. And King Bloodhammer does 50 damage, in this case, to the 2 strongest enemies, transforms blue to Doomskulls to boost the damage. Right, so we want to switch over to Elementalist class for this now. Absolutely. Well, those 4 matches we can try and get are going to burn, stun, freeze, and entangle the enemy. And we kind of want the top troop entangled if we can. Do love that. Elemental Force. Right, snap freeze. Freeze 1 straight away. Yes. Insulated. Immune to frozen. Stone Circle. All brown allies gain 3 armor. Storm Aura, Dust Storm at the beginning, yes. Rock Solid, yes. If we're getting a lot of damage to all troops, Deluge is really good, but I do really like Rock Solid. Stone Mastery and Fortitude. Right, but are we going to go with the same team, or are we going to change this to the Cursebreaker weapon? So the cool thing about this is, if you change this to Cursebreaker Hammer, and you cast this, you get to bless all brown allies. That'll make us safe from those elementalist effects, so I'm going to swap it out to that. Right, so damage to all. Let's just check that they don't get... Let's see if he's got deluge or not. If they've got deluge, I might change. No, they've got rock solid. Always good to check the enemy traits. If they had deluge as well, I may have well changed Meteorodon to Amarok. But being as though no one's going to get deluged and submerged, then basically we should be good to go. Yes. Right, diving in. Quite exciting. You never quite know how these battles are going to turn out sometimes. There's our first stun, burn, freeze and entangle. Always look out for natural 4 matches and any 4 matches which can occur when you make a gem drop from a cascade. So I don't mind that taking a single hit from that, because we've got 50% skull damage, so I'm not too worried about that. I'd rather they took a skull hit now and again and let me get charged up than I would them get mana sometimes. The only thing I've got right now is there's not many brown on the board. I'm supposed to have this lava storm, but there's not much brown at all. So in an ideal world, I want to take something which is going to make a set of gems disappear. Like this blue would make blue and yellow disappear at the same time, but that's 2 colours I don't use. So that is no good. Could take this here. That's going to make the yellow drop as well, which may generate more brown. Yeah, I'll do that. Still not a lot of brown. Let's hopefully that 4 match will make something happen. Still no brown in our our brown storm. And if you cast this and it works against you, then basically you could set the enemy up, which we absolutely don't want. You have to be patient sometimes in these things. Alright, so this is yeah, a little bit awkward to be fair. Don't want to take too many skull hits though, but don't mind taking another one. Still only got 2. Brown being destroyed. What the heck? Come on, let's have some brown appear. Or at least do something else. I might as well just charge my Meteorodon normally at this rate. Well, we've got the Curse Breaker. What's it up? But we don't need that right now. So we'll grab some of that for our Meteorodon. Chuck out that damage. Alright, now we're good to go. This is more like it. Alright, we'll take this first though. Extra mana is extra mana. And this is a good place to cast up here, because we can destroy 4 brown gems. In fact, I'll take that first anyway, because it's made it even better. So I may not take this 4 match now, because it's actually better to 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to destroy 5 if we do this. We'll do that. Look at all that mana. That was fantastic. Still takes them 4 and 5 matches. Get bonus points for doing that kind of malarkey. That is them dead. Should we do it with a skull hit, or should we do it with... No, I think we'll do it with a skull hit. Yeah, because most of the troops are charged up. Anyway, so yeah, 2-0. Okay so far. Alright, Mage Tower is Mystic, which could mean Queen Beatrix, which is possibly why people have been avoiding this route. But for that reason, I'll maybe go that route. But Rope Dart, Queen Bee, Queen Xochi is very dangerous in the Elementalist class. I think I still might stick with this, because Queen Bee can obviously do all that damage as well as that mana gen at the same time, but we do need to stun her. We can do splash damage. We can cure ourselves of the effective Elementalist, but we don't have a summon. So if we lose someone, we lose someone, which is quite dangerous. Right. I think we have to roll with this still. I think we have to roll with this because very dangerous. If Queen Bee gets going, very dangerous if they get 4 matches. And we could do with the safety net of the Curse Breaker from their Elementalist. And if we get 4 matches, then basically, as long as we stun these 2, they're not going to be able to cleanse themselves. Right. Let's go. We've gone for it. Queen Xochitl in her distraction outfit there. Trying to put people off. Right, there's one Queen Bee stunned. Not seen any other 4 matches though. So next we're going to want to get our Jewel Golem up. Just checking around, make sure there's not anything that's going to cascade into something else first. What did I check? Yeah, +2 brown. So I'll take that because I want to get the rock solid at the same time. Purple and red is tempting. I'll leave the brown on the board if I can. Oh, they've just taken some brown. How annoying. Right, so 3 there. Oh, 3 is not ideal. But we do need to get rocking and rolling. Oh, we didn't get the luck! We didn't get the luck! Oh my goodness, this is not the best start in the world ever. Right, so she's going to do damage to all and explode some gems. We are frozen on Meteorodon. So we are probably going to lose our turn this round. So, can I do some damage now? Or we cast our Jeweled Golem. Or we can... No, we can't get brown. Can't even get brown manually. Crikey. Ooh, these are interesting battles at the start. Right, I need to get that my weapon up. I think. The trouble is though, there's only, you can only target 3 again, so it's not great. Alright, let's go for it. Well, that did work out okay. Right, we're not frozen on blue, so we can take that. It's the colour that's frozen, not the actual troop. Need to shake off this freezing, these tangly things. So let us do a bit of that. Easy on the repeats, you lot. So we can now grab ourselves a couple of 4 matches. What's next? I think we go for it. 1 Queen Bee down. Really good place to cast our Jeweled Golem here. 4 brown in this little cluster. That's a bit more like it. And they're going to burn to death the next round. No, they're not, because they got a barrier back. Cheeky monkeys. Let's just take that barrier away and get it done. Right, so a couple of slightly hairy moments there, but got through it okay. A slurp of tea. Can we get a Everybody's Dead Day? Not had a chance to say that for a long time now. Special emoji. Right, so... Oh, I can't go... Oh, that was weird. I was trying to push that way and it was sort of not letting me go that way at first. So, Damon team. Ruby McCark, Blighthound, Marilith, Houndmaster, Gore. Right, so obviously, very good weapon this. Damage, true damage to all. Create booty gems, explode gems, getting mana back. If it gets lucky, it can do it again. And the fact it uses red and brown, and the fact we're using Magma Dragon, kind of plays into its hands slightly with that, so this is a bit of a risk. Blighthound, damage to an enemy, create 2 red gems boosted by Daemons. Marilith, small amount of true damage, but then explodes tons of gems, charging up Ruby McCark. And Hound Mustagore explodes gems and summons Polite Hounds, so that can be annoying if they get all them back. So no real threat from status effects in this. So no need for the Curse Breaker weapon. So for that reason, I will swap that out for Fire God's Heart. Explodes red gems, gives a random effect to our team, and then summons. So that can be handy. Still want to go Elementalist class for this though. But I might go Ogress for this. And the reason is, you don't have to think about those issues where sometimes there's not enough brown on the board. Ogress just creates loads of mana. And where we're using like red, purple, brown, yellow, you know, for this team, we're using most of the colours. Then I'm tempted to go Ogress. Just to vary up a bit as well. Show people the effectiveness of different teams. Yeah, especially when we use green as well. We use green, we use yellow, red, brown, purple. Right, so for the banner, let's go for +2 brown still. -1 blue. That'll do. Right, so Elementalist. Got two summons in this, effectively. She'll summon Fortress Gate and is tanky against Skull hits as well. Got a summon in here and mana gen. I charge up this and kill. The only real threat is that of this team really is Ruby McCark. If we can get that out of the way, we should be plain sailing. Yeah, still going to be same deal as before. Two casts and 1 cast along that way. Let's go for it. I was tempted to go Amarok because Amarok is so much fun. It's more of a fun thing, Amarok. It's so good when it gets those devours. But we've got the top troop already entangled, which is pretty groovy. Right, I still want to try and deny it. Their Ruby McCark, some of their colours, while collecting mine. So I'm going to take away brown there, which is going to mess up that red match I could have had the next round. Got to keep an eye on Marilith though at the same time. Right, Ogress is ready. Let's go for it. Destroy those gems. I think that could have been better. But it is what it is. Alright, Ruby McCark's on 9. No need to cast these ones when you're actually pretty much there on your other troop. It's obviously good you can get a status effect from this, and you may get an extra turn. But I could get Magma Dragon up at the same time, and you could get lucky with a 4-match drop. There's not much red though around everywhere, so if there was some red down here as well, I would probably cast this. But because that's not the case, I'm going to actually go for it with Ogress and see if we get lucky with an extra turn, which we absolutely did. It's all helped by things like this. A double storm means you've got red and brown appearing more than the other colours. So let's go for it. Not enough. But red everywhere. This is a really nice cast for Fire God's Heart exploding all those red. Again, decent chance of the extra turn because of the way the red and brown storm works. A load more damage to all, and the job is done. Yeah, Fire God's Heart, a really good weapon for this. The safety net of a summon at the same time. I keep on forgetting to look at my points. It's like the points aren't as clear where they are on this anymore. Oh, here they come. Oh, 860. You can just about see it there. Oh, that's the total. Yes, okay. We get it. Right, so that is 4 out of 4. Now we progress to the palace. Who have we got? A tricky old prismatic orb team with double attack shacket and drowned sailor. Starting battles with full mana. This is the way things used to be in Guild Wars battles before. Starting off with empowered teams, converting yellow to a dangerous colour on the chance that it might just work out for their team in a good way. So we still want to freeze them. We still want to bone them. Entangle them. All that malarkey. So we still want Elementalist. This is still a good way to go. But Tax Tracker is super, super dangerous. How many casts are we talking about here? Oh, two. Oh, this is only maybe. Oh, it could be only 2 casts of me, Jordan. So I may still stick with this. I was going to change maybe to Amarok. But because this is a 2 cast win with this, by the look of things, then I can maybe take advantage of that. No, I've already got a Medal of Anu. Cool. Right, I was thinking maybe I might have to change that, but no. Well, if it was 3 casts, I might have changed to Amarok, but as it is, I think I'm going to leave it just as it is. Right, come on then, Tax Tracker. Let's get it on and hope you don't get lucky. No real way of stopping this at the beginning. It's got to hope that there's not a golden start for the enemy on that yellow to blue, and that they get started up that way. But yeah, let's dive in. The last battle of the day. Can it be in everybody's dead day? First thing you're looking for is this, convert yellow to blue. You want to stop them from getting that. The AI does tend to cast that sort of thing straight away. So if you can make it sort of waste a move, then that's good. But they've got it in 2 different places right now, which is annoying. It's not an extra turn, so it's not completely disastrous. But they've got it there and there at the same time. So if I take this one, I know it's not a colour I use, but it's slowing down the enemy is important sometimes. We're going to mess up that one there, and that's going to drop this blue one down to there. So it should actually make them kind of waste that. They didn't do it anyway. They probably will the next round. Right, got to take advantage of these wild cards. I think I'm going to take this match here. Nothing regarding 4 matches, but they've still got this yellow to blue a couple of places, so I'm going to wing it. Go Ogress. There we go. There's benefits of that double storm again. Got the extra turn. Absolutely taking these burn, stun, freeze and entangles of the Elementalist effect. If Tax Tracker gets going, I'll stop it in its tracks absolutely straight away. Still taking them sort of 4 matches as well, just in case you get any skull hits drop down. Alright, got to deal damage at some point. Here we go. That's the threat gone. Now are we best casting this or Ogress? Well, there's such a nice smash run of red everywhere. I think I'm going to go for it with this because we get the benefit of the status effect at the same time. There's the extra turn. But they're going to die. So yeah, nice. Everybody's dead day to start off with. I think we've got scored some decent points there at the same time. A couple of quick battles. First battle was a no-turn win. And 1,385 points overall. I think that's an okay total. It's hard to judge it right now till we've got something to judge it by. Yeah, all these little bonus points coming up, look, showing you where you get extra points from. So that battle on it, oh gosh, you've actually got to wait for that ticker up thing on the score to actually see your actual battle total. But 1,385. Now, can you see? Yes. So yeah, I think I was right what I said before. Like the number there, that number 2 by that shield, and that number 3 there, for example, shows how many people have fought there and presumably won. So you need to get it to at least 3, I'm guessing, to get the set. No, that can't be right, because otherwise we'd have had more than 1 set defeated. Well, I've got to work out how that works, but yeah, that's a little bit unclear. But how about guild score now and other people's points and who's in the lead and stuff like that? Let's go to the leaderboards. What? Well, you can't see individual scores now, so what, have they done away with the Paragon system and things like that, where you battled for Paragon and tried to get the best score? Is it just now entirely sort of team-based and not like individual people going for top score and things like that? If it is, that's a bit of a downgrade to me. It was really fun, sort of, you know, trying to battle for Paragon and things like that. But at the same time, I can kind of see why they might have done it, because one of the things that put people off Guild Wars before was people thinking that they weren't very good. Thinking that they were letting the team down, thinking that they, you know, always finishing in the bottom half of the score table in their guild or something like that, and it made them, you know, feel embarrassed or something, even though it's not their fault sometimes, because it's just like lacking certain troops or a bit of bad luck and things like that. But with this system, I suppose it would stop people feeling bad about seeing their placing on the leaderboards and things like that. Or maybe that's something they've yet to add in. Who knows? But anyway, there it is. There's the video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful or helpful, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.